Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy, and you join me in a beautifully hot morning. We've tried to get out a little bit early in the morning as well to avoid it being too warm, but we failed because it's still pretty darn warm. But anyway, we're in the field of wheat here, as you can tell, with the Arian 660 and a frankly beautiful trail sprayer. This is the Kverland iX-Track T4, and it is monstrously big. We have got this on demonstration, as we noted in the yard tour and tidy up we did just the other day. This is 40 meters wide, people. It's absolutely huge, and yeah, we're gonna have it for a week or two. Today we're out here, we're desiccating this field of wheat, and what we're doing there essentially, as you look down into the crop, you can see there's green leaves still around the place, and there's a little bit of grass in the bottom there. We're killing off all of that, really. We're killing off all of the anything that's green in the beds as well, and that will just mean that any of the moisture that's in those green plants will dry out, and it'll really just allow the rest of the crop to dry out properly as well, and it'll go through the combine a lot better, and we don't want any trash there as well. So that's what we're doing today. Once we spray this, after that we're looking at around about the anywhere after like a 10 to 14 day period, really. You'll be good to start with the combine, so that's fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna get into this first. The Arian seems to handle it well. The sprayer, when it's full, it's quite a weight behind it. I'm currently parked right out in the field here. This field was direct drilled, and it didn't have any tram lines put down there, so there's a few faint markings from where previous sprays have gone, but this is obviously a little bit wider again, so we're going to try not to make too much of a mess. First thing we're going to do though is just hope that we're far enough out. We're going to unfold the hydraulics here, which there you go. Look at the size of this thing. It's going to be a real challenge to keep an eye on this, I think. Oh wow, we've pretty much nailed that bang on. Look at that. What a machine. Absolutely huge. And then yeah, we're going to try and get ourselves around. Gonna be a little bit tricky on this corner here. We're gonna have to take our time, see how we get on there. But let's just get ourselves all set up and away, like that, and then off we go. Like I say, that it is. Wow, it's just huge. I just can't get over the width of this. If we did pick one of these up, I don't think I'd go 40 meters there. The 32 would be appealing to me, but 40 is it's just huge. And yeah, it's an awful lot of boom to keep track of, really. But it looks like we're doing pretty well. Just take our time, and then yeah, we're looking all right. We've got a few other bits and pieces to do today. The combine's coming back out because we're getting ready to go and lift a field of winter barley. Stop there. We're going to try and get ourselves lined up a little bit. This does have does have a steering axle on the back end of it, which is great. It only works when you're going forward. When you try and reverse, it does lock out, which makes handling it just that little bit easier, which is I'm very thankful for. I'm used to a mounted sprayer, so this has taken a lot of getting used to. Keep an eye on that side, obviously, away from any of the up we go, away from any of the trees over there. Yeah, it's just huge, absolutely huge. That's a bit more perfect stuff. Yeah, so we're going to probably end up taking the header trailer down today, or at least the grain trailer at the very least, I think. Get that all set up, get the combine out, just let it take over a bit, and it'll be ready to go. And then yeah, the harvest jobs are starting to come in. The silage jobs are still racking up as well, which is good, which is great actually, because I really want to give that new Kverland wrapper a little bit of a blast whilst we have it, and see how we get on. But yeah, ultimately everything else is looking good. We are busy. Didn't expect the spray to be coming out right now, or any more spraying jobs to be coming in right now, but such is life. Here we are, and yeah, we're making some progress. That'll be great. This hasn't been linked up to the GPS, so I should have probably tried to do that, but I think we need to get the fitter out just to make sure it all works properly. And obviously, because it's not ours there, we're not gonna put too much time into that right now. And then away we are again. Happy days. One thing it does mean, this is one of the biggest fields in the area, really, and it's not gonna make much work of it, that's for sure. Not gonna take too long to get this all covered through. The size of the fields and land coverage you're gonna need to justify 40 meters is incredible. That being said as well, the cost of this is significantly less than it would be for a self-propelled unit. I often have thought about a self-propelled unit. I would love to get one. Again, not 40 meters wide by any stretch, but certainly the 32, 36 meters. But yeah, the cost of those are, some of them exceed the cost of a forager, you know, it's just absurd, the amount of money. Yeah, everything is going well. So how are you doing anyway? I hope all is well. Do let me know down below what you're working on, what you're driving, how it's all coming along as well. That gentleman, that farmer over the hedge there, was looking to get that mowed soon actually. Doesn't mean in anytime soon. I hope everything is going along fantastically well. Like I say, do let me know if you have any comments, questions or feedback about the Kverlin sprayer. I'll be glad to answer them. We have a great rep actually at the moment who's the new guy to the area who offered this extended trial of the 2 bits, which is fantastic. So big thank you to him. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of it as we get into it really. Love to see some of the other equipment. They've got some very nice cultivation gear that I would love to have a bit of a play with. We're going to switch off the sprayer again. Going to go back because we're a bit close to that edge. Last thing I want is to bang one of these booms off the trees. That would not go down well with anybody. You'll see as we are driving along here that the booms themselves do have like an auto stabilization feature on there, so they stay at the maintained height across the crop there, so you get a good coverage, which is ideal for what we need. But yeah, it's very impressive. It is pretty tricky getting used to keeping an eye on such a large boom. It's nearly twice the width of the one that I have on my Hardy sprayers there, but yeah, it's very interesting, that's for sure. Didn't quite ask the price of this piece. I was a little bit afraid to find out just how expensive it would be to upgrade, so we'll maybe pick up the courage to ask that at some point. Yeah, otherwise we're going to get this all finished, and then, like I said, we're going to go back to the yard, start looking at getting things ready for harvest there, really, which shouldn't be, once we get this first field of winter barley done. There is a little bit more coming in the year, not quite fit, but again, not too far away, so we'll hopefully get the same work for the same customer as well, so we'll see about that. The landscaping in the woods, we've done a little bit. There's waiting for a little load of stone to arrive. Not sure when that's going to be, hopefully soon, but there, once that arrives, we'll be having a little bit more play there. That'll be another damp morning kind of job when we can't get on with any baling or harvesting. And then, yeah, as for baling itself, the straw job is going to start to really pick up a little bit. We're going to see a lot more work coming in for that, and getting the balers out and about, and yeah, we'll see how it all looks very shortly. Alright, so that's the headland done there. We're just going to creep around the corner where we're going to start doing rows, and then we're going to get cracking with this. Once we get ourselves all set up and done, then we'll be heading back to the yard there. So we'll push through this. It's not going to take us too long to get it all done, I shouldn't imagine, and then we'll come back and catch up with you in just a moment. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, we are pretty much finished. It only took us about 45 minutes to an hour to get through this field here. Really not long at all. That was going pretty slowly as well, but the Kverlin sprayer is absolutely fantastic. What we're going to do is have a quick look along the boom here now. It just looks all in good shape. Yeah, nozzles are fantastic. There you can see that you can either change the nozzles over for the different flow rates pretty quickly. There, just rotates over, nice and easy. But yeah, never does it often take quite so long to walk from one end to all the way across to the other. But yeah, beautiful looking sprayer. Really impressed with it. I think it would only get better as well once we actually put the GPS on there. So that's something we need to look into next. But yeah, so far so good actually. Really nice. We're gonna get this folded up. We're gonna get out of here and back it over to the yard. This farm, it does have a little bit more ground to desiccate. It's not quite there yet though. We're probably gonna hit that tomorrow morning when it's not quite so warm again. That looks like it's oats as well, so we've got a little bit more time to play with there. But the barley was the key one to get into, so we're glad that we got that done now. And then we're just going to tuck ourselves as a grass margin around here, so we're just going to tuck ourselves onto that for the most part. And try not to flatten down any more crop where possible. And we'll cruise back around to the gate this way, I think. But yeah, ultimately very enjoyable little experience there with that sprayer. And alright, back to the entrance here, so we'll just get ourselves out. We're going to go, like I say, back over to the yard. We're keeping the... We might well be keeping the sprayer on here for now, I believe, because, yeah, we just need to go and do a few little trailer errands. And like I say, we'll be back tomorrow morning to do a little bit more spraying, so I don't think we need to take it off just yet. But we'll shut that gate because we got done there. I don't know the sheer size of this thing anymore. I've seen some of the horse trail sprayers, and they are huge, but yeah, that was quite something. But yeah, anyway, we're going to head back on over to the yard. We'll catch you back at the yard there, where we're going to do a little bit more moving around. Might even get the combine out and take the header trailer away down to the next field as well, I think, just so we can get out pretty quickly with the combine in the morning there. That'll be a good idea. So we'll catch you back at the yard. Yeah, so what we'll do here, I think we might just... This is straight back up. I like the rear steering axle on this and how it locks out pretty quickly as well when you are reversing there. That's a very handy little feature. We'll just tuck ourselves right into the corner. Way down here. Happy days. Don't need that wrapper or that tether out anytime soon. Alright then, so... we are going to have to remove the baler, I think, off the other tractor there, but hey, we can move a few things around. That's not too much of a problem. In the yard here, you'll see we did move a bit of the equipment around, push the drill back and the plow back there as well. So now we've got a little bit more space to store things, which is working well. Get this off whilst we're here. Review that. Yeah, it seems like we're just on the cusp of starting to become a very, very busy team again. We are going to move this out of the way. It looks like a lot of the winter barley in this area is just about fit to go. Some of which, like I say, already has been desiccated off there. So we're going to be looking to try and capitalize there where we can. Combine's ready to go. It's fired up. The field grass that we did about a month ago was a great little opportunity just to check things over, really, work out any creases, and yeah, we've definitely been able to do that. Yeah, let's see. Now, I did make this a little tricky to get into. Yeah. Just a bit tight in here. Anyway. Perfect stuff. We can just go straight back here for the most part. Easy does it. Okay, I know there's a bunch of trailers behind me somewhere there, but I'm not sure quite how far away they are. Oh, there. Perfect stuff. So we're going to leave that to tick over for a little bit there. It's been a few weeks since it's fired over. We're going to take that header trailer away down into the next field. We might... I'm waiting for a call from the farmer to say when to go. He's checking the moisture. Last thing he mentioned this morning there was about 21%, so it's still a little bit too wet. We want it to get down... Well, ideally you want it to drop down by about another 6% or so there, get around 15, but if that doesn't happen today, then we'll be able to get cracking with it tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly good weather. It's about 10 AM-ish at the moment there now, so we should be able to see it come down a few percent, and we'll see how we get on for later on today. But that's all hooked up there. We're going to take this down to the field. Always exciting when the header trailer comes back out again. But it can quite often also be the sign of rain about to come. These combines, well, in my experience, at least my combines are always rainmakers. Oh, someone's excited. What are you doing up there? Shut off for now. So I'm going to take the header trailer down. I'm probably going to come back and hook up to the Broen trailer as well. And that's ready to go. The field itself, this first one isn't huge. It's only probably going to be about 8 acres or so, but we'll get that one knocked out. Yeah, the straw I think is going to be built on it as well. Let's just watch what's happening back here. A bit wide, and then you've also got to swing over here so you can get right the way around. Not the easiest yard to get in and out of, especially when someone goes and parks a wrapper right in the way. Oh, there you go. Living on the edge a bit there. But yeah, you can see it's still just a little hazy across the bay. Alright then. That should hopefully all burn off soon enough though. It usually does. Oh, we come nice and easily. Perfect stuff. So yeah, we're going to take this one away, and then we're looking, well, we should be looking pretty good there, I think. What we'll do is we'll bring you a full update on how we're progressing across the course of the next video there, I think, where we'll be getting stuck in the harvest for real, I would imagine. And yeah, hopefully we should be all, well, we should have a couple hundred acres coming in sooner rather than later, so that'll be good. And then the baling really starts, and then we'll be buying a lot of that straw and taking it with us to the BGA as well. So lots to get cracking with there. But for now, we'll leave it there. So thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Simulationforthenation, who very kindly agrees to host everything. And we will see you in the next one. So until then, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing. Do stay safe, and we'll see you all later.